Hi, it's Carolyn and Michelle, aka LA Triathlete and Fuel My Run, and we're going off course.
Hello.
You look cute. My gosh. Your little sweater vest. Wait. Oh my God, I bought a sweater vest.
You did? What color? Obviously from Anthropology.
Yes. You're so smart. Okay. Yeah, I've never owned a sweater vest, and I'm like, honestly, you always wear them, and I'm like, they look so fucking cute.
Do I wear them a lot?
I feel like maybe more than I mean, I don't even know one. They're so cute.
Why do I own so many sweater vests?
I am a fan, but I'm not sure. Okay, it's Anthropology, and we've talked about this before on the podcast, but sometimes their clothes, you're like, that's going to be so cute, and then you try it on, and you're like, who the fuck was this made for? But it's a turtleneck sweater vest, so that's what's a little risky.
Ooh, I love that.
It's blue and has clouds on it, and I love weather, and I was like, this feels like it was made.
They
for
made
me.
it for you.
They made it
better
for me.
fit.
It's coming, I think tomorrow.
Okay, I'm
Maybe
intrigued
today.
by what this looks like. I need to see the styling. I need to see everything. You'll have to follow up.
I might need help. I think like it would be cute with a long sleeve white shirt, but I don't own a long sleeve white shirt, so I don't know.
Ooh, yes, a tight like a tight shirt under it or something, or even like sleeveless, and
That's
just
what
really go for it.
The model was wearing it sleeveless, and I was like, pretty cute. So we'll see, but a turtleneck doesn't always look very good on me, so we'll see. Yeah,
I usually don't like something touching my neck.
No, me either.
Do you ever have an issue with that? Like sometimes I'll have a turtleneck and I'm like, oh, like have
Yeah.
you talked about that?
maybe no, I'm not a fan. I just was like clouds, and then, but I'm sure I'll return it. So keep you guys updated.
I have a comment.
Tell me.
Also, we have a lot of stuff in this episode.
We do.
Some interesting stuff. So if you're curious about like running and stuff, like that's there too. But okay. I used to be obsessed with food, right?
Yeah, same.
But like my obsession was like unhealthy,
okay.
The disordered eating kind of stuff. And just, it kind of like ruined me for a while. Just, I would look at food. I wouldn't look at it as fuel. I'd look at it as calories, and like, that's that many calories. That's
Right.
that many calories. And then I got like obsessed with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, eating certain things. Like, I got into like nutrients and stuff too, like making sure I was getting the right food and stuff.
Yeah.
Like probably trigger warning, like slight orthorexia side of things, because, it went with running.
Yeah.
Probably pretty relatable. I feel like I'm kind of like swung to the other side where I'm like, I don't even enjoy eating breakfast and lunch right now. And I cannot believe that I'm that person that's like, ugh, I have to eat lunch right now. I hated the people that said that.
Yeah, I hate those. I hate you for that.
I know. How
believe it.
annoying is that? I'm just like, oh, it's like kind of annoying I have to eat lunch right now.
That's
Like, how did I get here?
That's fair. Especially like, I kind of get it. I just feel like I'm just so fucking hungry. But like having to make that's the part but yeah.
Well, okay, maybe it's relatable, especially during the day when you're working. It's like, oh God, I have to go in the kitchen, and I just like want to feel satiated, and I don't want to be hungry in the middle of trying to get stuff done.
Yeah. Absolutely. I get it.
I also don't have an oven right now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe it's
Yeah.
just like I'm not eating stuff that tastes that good.
That's an oven behind you.
I know it doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
So I don't.
That's
think
so
it does.
dumb.
I don't know. I know. I ordered an air fryer though, and he's gonna pay me back.
You don't even need an oven then, as long as it's like big
know.
enough. It kind of does the same. I mean,
LOL.
ours kind of does the same thing. It's just that the air fryer is like tiny little guy. But
Do we know if an air fryer is like bad for you? Is it like a Teflon thing?
let's not think about it. I'm sure it is. The other day we had people over for the Super Bowl, but I don't know what I cooked. I just like made I made little Trader Joe's, the little hot dogs in a blanket, pigs in a blanket.
Love.
In
Did you
the
make
air
that
fryer.
last year?
I think so. They're so fucking good. And I like made them in the air fryer, obviously, but I don't know what the fuck. And I swear to God, that's the only thing that I made in there. And usually I just cook like toast. So there's like hella crumbs in there. but
Toast
usually-
in the air fryer?
Yeah. It's an air fryer and a toaster. I should have
Okay.
specified.
Well, I did
Yes,
toast
it's a toaster
in the air fryer
oven
too because I didn't have a toaster, so I feel you.
So like, again, it's just like crumbs, whatever. But like, I don't know what the fuck happened to these dogs. So I cooked them. They were good. Then the next day I went to cook my little like bagel, literally like just pouring out of it. And I was like, oh my God. Like I was about to start a house
The air
fire.
fryer?
Air fryer toaster. I like pulled the tray out. It was covered in like grease. I guess from the hot dogs, and it was like super hot and just like I almost started a grease fire. I was like,
The dogs were squirting.
They were. The dogs were squirting. So
A grease fire. Well, I've never started a grease fire, and I didn't know. I know they're easy to happen according to videos about the fire department, but that's scary to almost be in that
it was kind of
position.
scary. It was like really smoky. And then our smoke detector, we got like new ones that they installed. And actually, funny story. But the smoke detectors are like hella fucking sensitive now, the new ones. So Jordan, maybe I talked about this, but Jordan will just he always takes very hot showers. And the smoke detector outside the bathroom just like goes off every time he showers now. And then I'll cook. Nothing's even burning. And the smoke detector in the bedroom, which is very far from the kitchen, always goes off. But something's whack. So real quick story. Last night, I'm like asleep. I passed out. I was so tired. Woke up at 12:30, heard a beep, beep, beep. And I was like, that's annoying. But also thought it was coming from inside the apartment. And I was like, there's a ghost. But it was like, it sounded like a camera or something. I was like, maybe one of my like cameras is on and is dying. I don't know. Went back to sleep. 2 a.m. It's like beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, okay, there's a ghost. So I'm like, Jordan, what is that? And he's like,
it's AI ghost.
Literally a computer ghost. And so Jordan's like, it's coming from outside. It's probably someone's like car alarm dying, like something like weird. And I was like, ugh. But I put earplugs in and it was fine. This morning, someone left their smoke detector just like on the wall by the dumpster.
Crime.
A literal crime.
Literally.
And I'm not sure because that episode of Friends, I was like, is this legal?
Exactly.
I was pissed. And then it kind of stopped. And then it started again to the point where I texted my landlord because I was like, hey girl, like letting you know someone left their smoke detectors, but literally kept me up all fucking night. I woke up literally so much. I'm pissed. I'm like, who the fuck was it? But anyway, and then who did it?
Oh, do you not know?
I don't know. I was going to leave a really mean note and then I was like, oh, whatever. But I texted her and she didn't respond and I was like, whatever. And then it started beeping so loud like an hour ago. And I was like, I have a podcast.
Is it that loud?
It was so loud. So I went downstairs and I was like, I'm going to smash this bitch with a hammer. But I already texted the landlord and I'm like, if I smash it with a hammer, she's going to know it was me. So
Why?
I like
smash it with a hammer is so intense.
It's intense.
You
so
can put
I
it like under a blanket.
I took it and put it way by the mailboxes. And then I texted her and I was like, hey, I like moved it just so you know. And she's like, you know, you could just like throw it away or take the batteries out. And I was like, she got a little, I mean, it was over text, but she seemed like a little annoyed with me. And I was like, this is not, I responded and I was like, first of all, is that legal? But I was like, it's not my smoke detector.
First of all, like this isn't even something you should have to worry about.
I know.
And
it wasn't
being nice.
Thank you. I was like, well, it's not in the dumpster. It's like on the wall. I was like, I don't know. Maybe someone got annoyed with the beeping and left it out there. But I'm like, someone in this apartment building is missing their smoke detector. Seems like a safety hazard.
Dude,
so anyway,
I swear when you go over and above and try to do the right thing, sometimes people take advantage of you because the oven not working in this Airbnb, first of all, very inconvenient to get this place for a month. So I text like the owner. I'm like, hey, just so you know, the oven doesn't work, like blah, 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 blah. He goes, okay, can you find a toaster oven and I'll reimburse you? First of all, I don't know toaster ovens. I don't have the time to research a toaster oven I don't know I'm like, there's a $200 one and an $800 one.
I'll send you.
I don't know what range.
I'll send you well, first of all, if he's paying for it, buy the more expensive one. But I'll send you the link to ours. It's pretty good, other than the grease fire.
Other than the grease.
But yeah, she's like, I don't know. It was really weird with the smoke detector. I was like, well, it's not my smoke detector. I didn't know. How would I know that
You were doing a good deed.
Taken the batteries out or thrown in the dumpster. I'm like, it's literally not my property. I don't know. It's the apartment's property. I don't know the rules. So I just responded and I was like, I'm so sorry. I just like didn't know that I was allowed to do that. And like, also I just thought someone got annoyed that it was like beeping. And then she's like, okay, yeah, no, we'll figure it out. Sorry for the inconvenience. And I was like, thank you. So we're good now. But then real quick, this all happened like in the last time we talked till now. I ran the dishwasher and you guys know I clog the sink like once a month. The sink was full of water and I was like, oh no, she's already mad at me about the smoke detector. And I was like, now I'm gonna have to text her and tell her I clogged the sink, but I think it's okay. I like
Did it go down?
disposaled it and then there was like some chunks of meat. Guys,
you gotta stop putting stuff in there.
And it was like big pieces of steak. Oh. And I was like putting it down the drain. And I was like, probably shouldn't be doing this. And then I just like didn't disposal it properly. Like I didn't run the disposal long enough. I think it's fine, but I'm like still scared.
I was never told how to properly use a garbage disposal.
okay.
Are you supposed to, you run the water and then you turn it on and then it goes like 5 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's good, right?
And then it just goes away, like shreds it up, and then I don't know where it goes into the
There
abyss.
is an exact science.
But like, guys, it's the garbage disposal. Like, its job is to eat the chunks of food, but then
Yeah, make it sharper.
Well, there's a lot of things you shouldn't put down there, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, it should be better at its job. So
Yeah, I mean, it's 2026. We have AI technology. We're not going to have a good garbage disposal.
Crazy,
What's
guys.
wrong with the world?
also, but maybe I shouldn't be putting giant chunks of meat in it. But like, whatever.
At what
okay?
cost?
At what cost?
Because it also smells up the trash can. Like this trash can right now is stinky because I put one item of food in it, and I'm like, this is why I don't cook. Just kidding.
Literally,
cook
our
sometimes.
neighbor. I think I definitely talked about this on the pod, but she like knocked on the door that one time, and she's like, "Yeah, you really shouldn't put food down there." And I was like, "I am not putting all my old food in the trash." Ew, because you're right, it's stinky.
You got to take it out
stinky.
right away. And when you live in an apartment, I'm sorry, you have to walk down the stairs to
Yeah.
go to a trash. Wait, do you have like a shrink chute or no?
Okay, so we kind of break the law here. And
The
we're not the only
law?
ones who do it. So the dumpster's below our window. Like, okay, guys, it's fine. We're high enough up. I don't smell the dumpster or anything. It's like fine. And when we moved in, I was a little worried about that, but we literally throw it over our balcony. We like look around, make sure no one's out there. But the best is like when the dumpster is completely empty, and then I'm like, if the bag is full of like cat litter or something really heavy, Jordan will like throw it down, and it's just like bam. And I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna.
Does
get
it go
arrested.
in the dumpster? Do you ever
Sometimes
miss it?
I miss, yeah. And then it'll like hit the edge and explode, and I'm like, I mean, it still gets in the dumpster, but it's kind of fun.
Oh, okay,
It's kind of fun, you know. It's
that
like
is a fun
enclosed.
game.
It's yeah.
I don't know if that's breaking the law. We'll have to look up the penal codes.
It's
of
breaking the penal code,
Pasadena.
the penis code of Pasadena.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my update.
So you're dying though?
Oh, yeah,
Carolyn texted me.
guys.
She's like, I'm actually dying. And I think I'm sympathy dying for you. But keep going. Tell me about it and I'll let you know.
So we talked last week on the pod. I had a really bad interval workout, and then it just like, I think that it gave me like a disease. So Tuesday, I almost died. It was hot though. Had that really bad interval workout. But since
1Ks.
today's Wednesday, okay, right? Yeah. A week and 1 day later, since that day, every workout I've done has just destroyed me. Like, I feel like I'm dying. Heart rate is way too high. I'm like, I am going to die. Like a long run Sunday, I was ready to long run. I was like, let's go. And then it was supposed to be 2 hours. I made it like an hour 40. I was like, I cannot go on. Just like really bad. And so my coach was like, and my HRV has been super low. And like, listen, with your monthly cycle, mine does hit the lows like for a couple days every month. But this is like lower than low. This is like in the red zone for like 6 days. And so my coach was like, no, it's fine. He's like, well, he'll give you 2 rest days, Monday and Tuesday. Don't do anything. And I was like, great. So I took 2 rest
Nice.
days. Granted, yesterday I was in Huntington Beach for a work thing, and the work thing was all day. And like, so I couldn't have worked out anyway. But also like work stuff, you're just sitting there, but it was so exhausting.
So mentally exhausting.
and I
Oh my
ate
God. It's
so
like more tiring than a workout. You're just
No,
like,
literally.
oh, if I have to listen to someone talk for one more second.
Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. And I ate a lot because they had like buffet lunch, buffet dinner. And I was just like, yum, 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 yum. And then anyway, I don't know what happened. But my coach, so then
Wait,
I like
side
got
note.
home.
Do you see that you eat a lot more than other people in a work environment? Because I always feel like I'm insane. I'm like, why is no one eating? They make a plate and it's like one little potato wedge and like one little like sliver of chicken. I'm like, are you guys good? Are you trying to be like nice and not take that much, or what's going on here?
The girl my coworker was sitting next to me, and she had like a pretty full plate of food, and she ate like a little, she's like tiny, but she ate like a little bite of everything, like one bite of everything. And I was like, if it's on the
tried.
plate, it's getting eaten. So I had like, but my tummy
Midwest.
hurt, and so Midwest. But anyway, because of the smoke detector, and then I don't know if it's just like my stomach still feels gross today from that. Anyway, I slept like shit last night, and then now I'm still dying. And HRV is even lower than before. And I swam today, and I felt okay. But I have to run today, guys, and I'm scared.
Okay,
Someday.
well, if it makes you feel a little bit better, I feel like I'm getting sympathy, like
Okay, good.
high heart rate, because I'm thinking of you.
Oh my God, thank you.
But today I had a speed workout. It was 6-minute intervals with 2 minutes of rest around half marathon pace or goal half marathon pace. And I was like, okay, whatever. I went out for a warm up with Napa. I felt so tired, Carolyn. Less than 3 miles, I dropped Napa off. I'm like, I should just not run. And I was kind of like, you know what? I fed her, did the thing.
Yeah.
Got my heart rate down. And then I was like, you know what? I should just try.
Yeah.
Like I might as well try since I'm already dressed. And I got the, when you get the outfit dirty. And so you're like, I might as well do my workout and not cut it short. Cause it's like, I have to wash it now.
No, right.
That's what pushed me. And so I got out there. I did the first interval. It felt harder than it should. I did the second interval. I got it done. And then I did the third. I was at goal marathon pace struggling. And I was like, what the heck is going on?
See, okay.
Dying.
There's something in the air. They're poisoning us.
I have run too many days in a row though. So I definitely know why. And did the 15K. So it's fair. But yeah, there's something in the air and the water.
It's like, and then like taking the 2 days off, I was like, I'm not sick. But like, I feel like I got ran over by a truck. You know what I mean? Like I'm no symptoms. Like I don't have a cold. Nothing. And so I'm like, typically low HRV means overtraining. And I was like, great, 2 days off should heal me. And I'm still like,
wait, is Saturn in
the Gatorade?
Uranus?
Maybe.
Wait, what is it?
She's in Uranus right now.
Let me see. Then we could blame it on that,
Yeah. Oh my God, you might be right.
Oh, retrograde. Is Saturn.
Is it Mercury or Saturn?
Oh. I think they all retrograde, but I think you're right. It's Mercury.
Okay. Let me know.
I don't even know what retrograde is, if I'm being honest.
All the people
Mercury
listening.
in retrograde right now. Damn it, it's not.
Damn. Well, then.
Well, the 26th it will re-enter, though, just if you need an excuse around that time.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully by then, everyone on Instagram, I like posted on my Instagram story, and everyone's like, literally like 10 people were like, what that means? You're pregnant.
What?
Apparently. Everyone's like, when my HRV got that low, I was with child. And I'm like,
do you have a pregnancy test? Do you think you're pregnant?
I mean, I'm on the pill, as we know. I feel like it'd be very hard to get pregnant. Not impossible, I guess.
Are you careful?
Sometimes.
I feel like even when I was on the pill, I acted like I wasn't on the pill.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's how me and Jordan are. We're like so I'm like, if I did get pregnant, it would be like immaculate conception, like Jesus himself,
the Mother Mary.
Wait, literally Mother Mary, because
literally Mother Mary,
but
not really at all.
But not really, but kind of. So
yeah,
I'll let you guys know if I'm pregnant next episode.
Yeah,
going
off course, baby.
Oh my gosh, say goodbye to the podcast. I'm just kidding. People podcast with babies. Maybe the baby could be a guest. Yeah,
the baby could be a. Yeah.
Think about the content. Okay. I will say one question real quick before we move on from baby bumps. My friend Gabby's pregnant and she came over for the Super Bowl, and she is just like one of those people you see her from behind, would not know she's pregnant. Tiny. Turns to the side. Oh, wow. She's super pregnant. I don't think that I'm going to be one of those. I think I'm going to be like a giant. I'm going to just explode from all angles.
Why do you think that?
I just don't.
Like
I don't know. I feel like I'm so large.
You're tall. But I feel like
but sometimes I feel like I'm large too. Like just like a football player or something. So I'm like, I just don't think I'm going to be dainty and cute.
You're hilarious. Do you have baby birthing hips?
I have huge hips, which is insane.
That's great. That's great for having a baby, I would imagine.
That's
like
true.
I'm screwed. Even though my hips are normal size proportioned, but I can't imagine where's it coming from?
So
was the Super Bowl party fun though?
It was fun. We had a little bit more people than last year when you were there. So we definitely we had to bring in the outside chairs. I spent the whole thing sitting on the floor. I don't mind sitting on the floor because when you sit on the floor,
neither.
You're
It's kind of more
to the
fun.
Snacks. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And the snacks are on the table. I had my back to the TV the entire time. I was just gossiping and eating dips.
It was such a boring game, to be fair.
It was so boring. And then didn't even watch a single commercial.
What?
Yeah, I know. And everyone was just yapping. We were all yapping. Yeah. And then I'd be like, fuck. And then obviously we all watched the Super Bowl.
Commercials suck,
I'm
though.
sorry, the halftime show.
Yeah, obviously. That was the most important part.
It was really good.
So fun.
I told my older brother, I was like, if you watch the Turning Point USA Super Bowl.
Is he religious?
No, but he's MAGA. So I'm like, but he was
but why would he?
I know. He's like, I'm not going to watch that. And I was like, okay, good. But he watched Bad Bunny and he's like, I just don't get it. And he's like, he's like, I mean, he was fine. I just don't know what he was saying. And I'm like, okay, that's not the point. Shakira was in the Super Bowl. We didn't know what Shakira was saying, right? Some of the time she does speak Spanish. But I really enjoyed it. And I mean, everybody knows I posted this on my Instagram story like 100 times, but we're sitting there. He walks in, Bad Bunny enters. The camera work, fantastic. I was obsessed. It was a whole movie. He walks in, he gets his Coco's Frios, and then he goes to the taco truck. And Jordan and I freak out. In one shot, you can see the logo on the taco truck. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, is that Via's Tacos in LA? And I had like, he like rewinded it. And then I took a picture. And it was fucking Via's Tacos. We literally almost went there for dinner on Saturday night. Just like, because it's so good. It's right by our apartment. We're freaking out. And I was like, oh my God, that's Via's. It was Via's. The guy.
Good eye.
I was just like freaking out about it. And now the line at Via's every day has been out like around the block because it was on the Super Bowl. And I was like, God damn it. Now we're never going to get our favorite tacos again because the line's so long. Anyway, it was great.
Love. It was the first time I watched the Super Bowl alone, which sounds really depressing. To be fair, I really don't know that many people here, but whatever. Other than that, I mean, I took like a little gummy. I had a White Claw. I like made it my own Super Bowl with Napa, but something kind of cool. I posted on Instagram that I'm here in St. Louis. The people who have responded have been so nice, so cool. Like, seems like the coolest girl group. And I'm like, do I do
like a meetup?
I don't want to call it like a meetup, but yeah, like some kind of thing where maybe I can get like a few things from brands and make it like this fun running event. I don't know. It just seems like the coolest girl community.
You know why?
Or guys too. It doesn't really matter, but mostly girls responded.
Because it's the Midwest.
Honestly, I think that's a thing.
They're nice. They're real nice over there. I'm gonna tell you what. You ran the 15K. Tell us about that. Tell us everything.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Carolyn, I really don't know.
I don't either.
Oh wait, how much did you climb in your half marathon?
Oh, I think the Rose Bowl is like 650 feet.
Dude, that's a lot.
I know.
I think I climbed less than 400 feet and it felt like I was climbing the entire time.
You have to, sometimes though, I feel like it depends on it depends on how the hills are distributed. Because in the Rose Bowl, it's like, yeah, they kind of suck, but like I feel like they're spread out enough, kind of. You know what I mean? So I don't know. When I did La Quinta 70.3, that is like supposedly it's like 150 feet total, very flat. But when there was a hill, it was like super steep, but like short. So like that sucked. Like that felt so hard. But yeah, I mean,
but there was like 1 mile that felt like it was an uphill, or maybe I was talking to someone who said it was like 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong if someone ran this 15K, but this is just what my brain is telling me. It felt like it was a mile and a half, like steadily uphill. And it is so hard to get into a groove.
Yeah.
And then you get to the top and you're fatigued, and then you have to like pick it up as you go downhill. And I would pick it up in the 6s, and I'm like, okay, I got this. And then it would just like go to another uphill, and I'm like, damn, I'm tired again. So I was like so far from hitting any goal pace that I had like thought in my head I should aim for, that I just kind of like held whatever pace that I could. Like I didn't want to kill myself, but I also wanted it to be a good workout. But I also went out too fast because who am I? Like, why? Why does the 6:45 feel so good for a half mile? And then I'm like, no.
yeah, I feel that. Wait, did you end up? How far did you end up? Did you like warm up and warm down, like, or did you?
So it was so funny. It was pretty cold in the morning. It was in the 20s, and I got the bib. It was, oh my God, this was hilarious. I couldn't figure out where the start line was because no one was congregating there up until 3 minutes before the race. So I just kept on doing loops. I think I ran like, I don't know, 1.5 miles. I probably could have done more because it was like a long run for the day. But I just didn't feel like doing a long warm up.
I get
it.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like, okay, where's everybody? It was like 10 minutes before the race. Nobody at the start line.
That's
Everyone
weird.
just like shink, shink, shink. Because it was so cold. Also, I dressed completely inappropriately.
What did you wear?
So I wore a bandit top where I put my sports bra on the back. I wore a Gore Wear jacket.
Yes.
The Gore Wear jacket was where I completely failed though.
Was it too warm?
And mittens. Way too hot. Like I should have just worn like a thin long sleeve.
Especially if you're racing.
Exactly. Maybe, you know what would have been, well, in my head, like I wasn't racing though. If I would have done it the right way, I think I would have wore like a bandit top, arm sleeves, and like light mittens.
Yeah. You know?
And then everyone was wearing carbons, and I was like, oh, shoot.
Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like
did it.
that is a hard temperature to dress for, no matter what. I feel, because then it's, I don't know about you. Every time I wear a jacket when I run, no matter what the temperature is, I get so hot and claustrophobic, and I'm like, I'd rather just be freezing. I don't know.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, it's too cold to not wear it, and so I should. And so I was doing this weird thing where I would hold my mittens for like 3 minutes, and then my hands would get so cold, and I put it back on, and then I would like unzip the. If anyone saw me, they're probably like, "Is she okay?" I would like unzip it really low, so I got some airflow, and I was going like this, like, and then I would like zip it back up when I got cold, and it was like I was going through menopause whilst running. It was insane.
Yeah. I feel this is a good ad. Well, I was going to say for Gorewear, but Rip Gorewear, because they're like gone now.
I know. Wait, what do you mean they're gone?
They're like gone, and they like went out of business.
Oh, that must be why the person that I used to work with there doesn't work
Yeah,
anymore.
well,
Are they really?
Yeah, they sent me like a jacket and some shorts, like a cycling jacket. It's a really good jacket. And then from my management team or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, they're actually like going out of business. And then I think that they went out of business.
Oh my God, I'm on their website right now. Gorewear is closing.
Yeah.
Wait, down. Oh my God, that's so sad.
I know, and you love
I had no
Gorewear.
idea. Wait,
You
I
love
wonder if
it.
I have the jacket that you have, because I have a couple like cycling
cycling
jackets.
ones?
But like I could wear them for running too, but they're just like a little bit, they're more windbreaky.
I think that's
feel.
probably the same one I have. It's like a windbreaker, like thin jacket for cycling. Honestly, it doesn't really
It's
get
like
cold.
a tan color.
It's I think mine's like a light
Taupe.
purple. Maybe it's a
Oh.
taupe. Oh, I'll send you a picture of it.
Okay, yeah.
It just like doesn't get that cold here to need, because like cycling I get really hot, but like if it's raining, it's good to have it. But R.I.P.
Oh,
Gorewear.
absolutely.
Dude.
Dude,
Also, did you make a
Yes.
friend?
I made a friend.
Guys, she made a friend. Remember, she said she
I've
wanted
been
to make a
making
friend.
friends. I
So
actually met
exciting.
up with her on Sunday for a shakeout with another girl too, and they're cool. I'm actually meeting up with her tomorrow for another run.
Wow. See, guys, I mean, no offense to Canada, although I guess Canadians, I thought Canada was supposed to be nice, but I'm just kidding.
It was my fault for my lack of
Well,
communication.
that's true. They do speak a different language there. It's a lot harder.
Quebec. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is good to see, though. I feel like now that you speak English, and they're speaking English, and they're Midwest girls, like you're
True.
just gonna
It's
make
like
so many
less
friends.
intimidating. Like I
Yes.
was so I got third in my age group, and I really wanted the plaque or just something to commemorate a race in a
Yeah.
different state, Didn't end up staying for it because I just felt like it was a run club thing. And I was kind of like, okay, this is awkward actually. They were handing out the awards and no one was really clapping. And I was kind of like, woo! And then but they were handing out so many. They're doing
Yeah.
like top 10 in each age group. And I was
Oh my
like,
God.
okay, first of all, I'm not
must
part
have
of this
taken
running club. I know. And I was like, I'm not going to wait an hour to get mine.
No, not worth it in the cold.
I was like, and I don't know these guys. So it just was weird that I was cheering, but I also didn't know anyone and everyone knew each other. And then I knew, and then I was like imagining they're going to be like, Michelle Knopfler, and everyone's going to be complete silent. And the one person cheering me would just walk up.
You cheer
So I'm
for
like,
yourself.
I gotta
Woo!
go. But that's where I met the girl.
Well, do they
Shout out
mail-
Julia.
Do they mail you your plaque?
No.
Sometimes they do that.
know.
Wait, they really did top 10 for each. How many people were at this fucking race?
I don't know. Actually,
a
I think
lot.
like 900 something. So
That's
it was
a
like decent
lot.
for. I know I could be completely making that up, but I'm pretty sure it said like out of 950 or something like that. It was.
Damn.
I feel like it was all the runners of St. Louis who aren't there's not
Yeah.
many races in the winter in
Yeah.
cold areas. So it's like all the runners wanting to get speed work in or a
Yeah.
good workout. But yeah,
Well, that's fun.
dude, guess what?
What?
You might
What?
be able to guess. It's
Okay.
so random. It's so random, but yeah,
Is it fitness related?
fitness related. I'll give you a hint. It's an app.
Oh. Did you just sign up for Runna?
I downloaded Runna to do an analysis on it.
Oh.
And I have thoughts.
Okay, tell me. Well, are you gonna do like? Do you want to? Are you saving it for like a reel, or are you trying to pop off now?
I think I'm going to do a reel about it, but
Okay.
definitely down to pop off now.
I'm excited to hear your thoughts. I've never ever used Runna. I think I might have talked about this on the pod, but they reached out a long time. I didn't even really know what they were when they reached out and they're
Same.
like, we want to work with you. And then I was like, well, maybe, but I have a coach. And I feel like that would be lying to be like, I love this app that coaches me when I'm like paying a guy.
When I don't even actually use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now
Which I feel like a
everyone-
lot of people actually did when it first
No,
came
for
out
real.
or got
And, like,
really
there's-
popular.
There's so many like brand ambassadors for Runna. And I'm like, do you guys actually use it? I don't know anything about it. I just know that people be hating on it. People are like, it's causing injuries because there are so many like it's like AI, right? And then they're just like run every day. So
Dude.
I'll give you the stage.
Well, okay. Ask me all the questions that you want because for the record, I haven't done a full analysis on it, but I do have a lot of initial thoughts.
Okay.
Just for some background, and maybe most people know this, but what background was I about to give? Okay, I used to work for a running app, which
Yes.
was kind of like Peloton. It was like live workouts, and you'd run the runners through something. And at the end, before the company went under, we also did personalized coaching too. Not templated, always personalized,
Okay.
where you'd like work directly with a coach. Also, I've kind of coached runners on and off for the last 10 years. I don't have any athletes right now because I took a step back to just get my life together and focus on marketing stuff. But I feel like I have a pretty good pulse.
I was gonna
on
say.
the good and the bad of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And So
I'm excited.
with that said, so you download the app and it runs you through a series of questions. I got the questions here. Some of them are good and some of them I'm like, what? I don't know. It's like misleading. So, it starts with like, how would you rate your running ability? Beginner, intermediate, advanced, or elite. And it kind of gives you a description of each. We would be elite. So elite is you regularly run half marathons or further and are experienced with structured training, like intervals.
Okay.
So, I was like, elite. And then it asks you what race you're training for if you're training for a race, which is really cool. So
Yeah.
I chose Big Sur.
That's
I'm
pretty
like,
cool.
Whatever.
Is that a
For the record,
graphic?
I didn't pay yet.
A little Big Sur graphic there.
Well,
Okay,
Big Sur graphic. Yeah,
queen.
they're like,
She's branded.
This app is there's a lot of money behind the development
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, you put in your birthday.
Cute.
They can send me like a cake or something. They ask for your gender, whatever.
Okay.
They ask for, so this is where I'm like, when I'm onboarding a new athlete, I ask them a series of questions, Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure your coach did with you or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, so it asks, what's your estimated current race time? Which is kind of like, so choose your time reflective of your current fitness level. Don't use an outdated PB or goal time, which is great.
Yeah, that is great.
When I'm asking though, I like to be like, what are your PRs? And then what is the fastest you've ran those distances if you've ever raced them or like, paced them out in the last like year and 2 years. So
Ooh,
it kind of
good
gives you an
question.
idea, right? It gives you an idea of like what this person has done, whether it's in the last like 5-10 years, maybe it was 20 years ago, it's like,
Yeah.
you kind of get a feel. So it's fine because it's going based on current fitness or more current, but also I feel like it's not getting enough info. And then ask how many days a run do you want to run or days a week do you want to run?
Okay.
Days of the week do you want to run? What day do you want your long run? When do you want to start your plan? Miles, kilometers, what else are you interested in? Bam. So I feel like it doesn't ask enough questions. And I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is the exact middle of one of those templated plans online that you could Hal Higdon.
Yes.
It's like right in between that and working with a personalized coach.
Absolutely.
It's like smack dab in the middle.
Okay. Yes, I would agree from what you've said. Quick question.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's called Runna. So, is there any option to be like, oh, I do triathlon?
Oh. No, I didn't notice that.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't
Is there
ask in the
cross-training?
beginning. I think there was, I went through this page really quickly, but it said,
Yeah.
are you interested in any of the others? And I'm pretty sure cross training was an option because I know strength training was.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
I'll dive into that more and follow up. Something that is kind of misleading to me and I feel like is a little frustrating but I don't want to I know this is your girl. It says meet your coaching team.
Oh.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, are these my coaches that are actually looking at my plan and making updates,
It's like a literal robot.
No, literally.
It's like a
but this
cartoon
robot
robot.
is named Colleen Quigley.
Colleen's your coach?
Also, Ben Parker and Kayla
They're your coaches.
Jeter, I guess. So it says like, welcome on board, Michelle. Coach Colleen here, Olympian middle distance specialist. I'm going to guide you through. I'm just like, this is so misleading because these people are not, you know what I mean? It's like templated. Like
what's their role in it? That's what's confusing.
I actually would love to know if they worked with Runna to give advice and structure, or I'm just like,
yeah,
does Colleen coach, or is she just does she coach on the side now?
I don't know. I should know. We're besties because remember that one time we rode bikes together?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like, oh my God, it's Carolyn's bestie. Because I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of misleading. So you think like someone's following all of your, I don't know, workouts. And then I looked at the workouts for the week so far, and don't get me wrong. Some of them, like, and I was going through the training plan, they look good. But yeah, sometimes, like, for example, today it wanted me to do a speed workout progressive run. I think it was like ended at 5.5 miles, but a lot of the speed work was less than 5 miles in total.
That's weird.
For
a marathon?
Yeah, for an elite marathon training plan.
That's crazy.
Like, first of all, especially with marathon training, you kind of want to get your average weekly mileage up. You know what I mean? Like a 4.5 mile.
No, that's weird.
Like I was really thrown off by that.
Like I'm not doing full marathons right now, and mine's always at least like 5.5 to 6. But like marathon, it was like 9 to 10. That's weird. Well, is it like actually no, Big Sur's kind of soon. I'm like, oh, it's kind of far away. No, it's like 2 months away. So you should be like building pretty okay. Interesting.
Yeah. And then that's actually a really good point too. Something that I was actually kind of mad about was it didn't ask me like what the last few weeks and months of my training has looked like. It's like, am I coming from literally nothing? In which case, this could be way too much mileage to even jump into. But if I'm coming from like a really big base, this could be decreasing my fitness and not helping me build. You know what I mean? So it's not accurate at all.
Interesting. I've heard, like I said, I've heard a lot of Runna T, heard a lot of, I don't know. I just looked at Colleen's Instagram, and this is no hate to Colleen. I don't know her role, but it just says Runna Coach code Colleen. So she must get like commission when people use her code or something. But again, I'm kind of confused. Yeah, I doubt.
Like,
I mean, there's
a coaching element. Maybe she does like give recommendations based on if she's a coach now, like what she's learned and what she knows and how to build.
But she might just give like general like that advice or whatever, and then they just like fire it off to people. But it's definitely not tailored specific because there's too many people in the app.
100%.
Like I know a lot of people that use it. So interesting.
And I mean, I think it can serve some good, but I'm also realizing, and maybe I missed this, and if I did, I'm sorry, but I'll look again. It didn't really ask me if I'm prone to any running injuries or if I've had a running injury in the past or if I just recovered from one, which is like a big question I've always asked. Yeah. Or like, I don't know. I always like to know too with athletes, like how does your body feel when you increase your mileage? Like even if it's 10%, week over week. Like I just want to know, like, are you prone to shin splints? Like have you ever had anything, you know?
That's a really important question. I feel like with me, especially, like I'm great with a half marathon, but when I start getting up to the marathon training, it's like things start to hurt more than other people. My coach is able to talk to me and restructure things based on that. But yeah, with this, it's like if it doesn't ask that question, and that's what people are saying, it's like, oh, all these people, and again, this is all speculation and all things that I'm seeing on like gossip forums, but people are like, all these Runna athletes are getting injured because they use Runna. And I'm like, okay, well, like I don't know if that's true, but like maybe it is true if the app isn't being like, are you prone to shin splints? I don't know.
Totally. Like that's, but then I'm like, it's like this fine line of like, it's either not pushing you enough or it's pushing you too much, or so it's just not like, I don't know. If you actually want to train in a way to get better, it's obviously you want to train with a coach or with an actual human. That's so funny that you bring up the like everyone's getting injured thing, because I created a list running topics I've seen people talk about on the social space. And I feel like it's kind of funny of like, cause you and I have been running for so long now. Yeah. It's kind of like diets. It's like high fat and low fat and everything gets like trendy to talk about. So I want to get let's discuss some of these and like get your take.
Let's discuss. Yeah, if you guys aren't aware, I don't know, it's like a trend right now to be injured. It's for the cool thing. I'm just kidding. But
Yeah, everyone's talking about injuries.
yeah, it seems like, I don't know. Again, these are like, I feel like these are running influencers that like I don't follow. I don't know who they are. I don't know who they're talking about, but everyone's like, why is every running influencer injured right now? Like, it just seems like everyone's injured. And then it's because, and then all the people are like, it's because they do 100 marathons a year because they get free bibs to marathons and they're doing marathons every day. And I'm like, I'm too tired to care. Honestly, that's my opinion. I'm like, you know what? People get very up in arms. Listen, people,
Dude.
Oh, it's so bad to run 5 marathons. We've talked about this, I'm pretty sure. It's so bad to run 5 marathons a year. It's so bad for your body. That's why you don't see elite athletes running 5 marathons a year. And it's bad because then they're influencing other people to run 5 marathons a year. I just don't think that that's true. I feel like most people know that their limits. I don't think that some newbie is going to be like, oh my God, I can run 5 marathons a year because she did. You know what I mean? I'm like, if they want to run 5 marathons a year and get injured, I don't care. I'm tired.
Yeah, we're very similar with our. Yeah, I got tired writing these. I'm like, I'm tired. Why do we have to? It's like people. Okay, obviously, I get people are susceptible to the influencers that they follow, and they're just like, if they do that, maybe I can too.
Yeah,
but I've been running 1 to 3 marathons a year since I was like 20 years old,
right?
And it's just kind of become my lifestyle, and I've never had an injury, like knock on wood. I have been, I've hurt things and had tendinitis, but I've you get to know yourself over time. I don't know. Let people go through what they go through and learn.
Exactly. And like for me, I know that marathons make me hurt sometimes in my hips and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I could do a half marathon every weekend and be fine. But I know my body and it's like, okay, I could do a marathon a year and be fine. But I think more than that might start to push it. And it's just, again, I get it. People might be influenced and maybe it is a bad thing. And maybe I'm going to get canceled for saying this, but
no,
I'm just like, you know what? And then this is a side note, total tangent. The other thing that pisses me off, and this might be in your topics, is people who get mad. There's like people that are mad about influencers getting invited to all these like majors. They're like, oh, it's not fair. You're telling me, sir or man, who's upset. Yeah, you're saying if fucking like Visa or I don't know, Brooks or something reached out,
give you $10K.
Yeah, they're like, here's a bunch of money and a free bib to the Boston Marathon or the Tokyo Marathon that you wouldn't fucking go. Don't lie to yourself. Get off your high horse.
I know. It's funny when you look at it from that perspective of what would you do if you were in that position?
No,
it's
literally.
like there's some things it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like there's some things pushing it too far, but like for the most part, why wouldn't you take the bib?
No, literally. And I'm like, I would die probably if I tried to run 3 marathons. My knees and my hips, they would explode. But if someone was like, I'm going to pay you all this money, why don't you do these 3 world majors? I'd be like, you know what? I like money. YOLO. And I like experiences. So let me blow out my fucking knees because I don't care. Again, I guess people have different morals, but people love their
I feel
high
like
horse.
You would know which ones like you would say, because you've said like you were supposed to do New York last year and you just like literally couldn't. And so you moved it to this year. So you just have to know your boundaries, your body boundaries.
That is
body
true.
Boundaries.
I'm so glad I did that still. I mean, it would have been, learning that I could defer so easily, I was like, okay, there's no reason for me to not defer because I just like didn't train. So, it was the right decision.
It was the right decision.
But I wasn't getting paid to do it. Now tell me if someone was like, here's 10 grand if you run the marathon this year, maybe I'd run it. Maybe I'd walk it.
And do yeah, exactly. You could do a run walk, you can do whatever. So dependent.
Another reason, another thing, they always like blah, blah, blah. But their argument is too like, there's a reason, the elites aren't running 10 marathons here. And I'm like, well, they're elite. So they're really, really focused on one race to try to qualify for the Olympic trials or something.
Totally.
The people that are like running 10 marathons a year are just like,
I knew this would get you.
Hobby runners. Yeah, sorry, I'm heated now.
No, please. I put this down. I'm just like when people are talking about like running too much and this and that. I'm like, I bet Carolyn has a take on this.
I just
like, most of us aren't elite. Let us live.
Literally. If I were focused on qualifying for the Olympic trials, I would probably only do 1 marathon and then maybe sign up for like a backup just in case I don't qualify. Just everyone just cares. Like everyone just needs to worry about themselves, honestly. Why are we worried about other people? Everyone is just you'd be happier if you just focus on yourself. To the people who aren't listening to the podcast.
Mic drop.
The haters because the people that are listening probably agree.
Yeah.
Or
it's like I get people who are on the other side, like it's really dangerous to promote this. I think there definitely is a balance. But for the most part, it's, if somebody jumped off a bridge, would you do it?
Probably. Depends on who it is. Depends on how much money they're giving me.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Running in a cotton t-shirt.
Ew. No. Disgusting.
I feel like to you that's the equivalent of running with your hair down, but I'm actually getting into it.
I feel like I've got a lot of texture. I think we've talked about this. I have a lot of texture issues. I don't like touching things with my hands. Have we talked about this on the podcast?
Like what?
Like I can't shower or wash my hands without putting lotion on. Like I can't.
I literally can't picture that. I'm sorry. You have to put lotion on before you shower?
To. No, after.
What do you mean?
After I touch water, I can't. Like I have to have lotion because I can't touch things.
Is that why people have lotion in the kitchen sometimes?
Yes.
I've never understood that.
I like need a barrier. It's disgusting. And that's why after I go swimming, I have to come home and shower immediately and lotion up because it's just like but yeah, I have texture, like problems with texture. So like a cotton t-shirt running in it is like maybe my worst.
Because of the sweat, it like sticks to you?
Yeah, it like sticks to you and it's hot. I'm like, I also just hate wearing shirts,
Yeah, you don't wear shirts very often.
I don't.
You wear only a sports bra a lot more than I do. Like I only do that if it's like hot.
I'll do it if it's
actually,
like literally above like 55. Like today it's a little cloudy in LA. What is it right now? It's
55 with the sun out.
62.
I did okay. Yeah, it was 62 yesterday, I think, and the sun out.
Wow.
And I was hot.
Yeah. See?
I forgot that happened.
Forget.
But I'm very into like, I'm in my fashion era right now.
Of course.
But I'm very into getting more into fashion with running too, which brings me to my next person that I found on social media who I feel like is a little controversial. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Can I guess? Is it a girl or
I don't know
boy?
her name. It's a girl.
Okay. Is it that girl who does the trail running and wears all those layers and like the mask?
No. I don't even know. I don't know. No.
She keeps popping up on my
I'll have to look her up.
Page. I think she might be Canadian. No, she's in Arizona. Just kidding. But she always wears like tons of layers, and then she'll wear like a full thing over her head and face.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, let me think.
I like that. I like that. Like
I know.
mystique.
I kind of like the vibe.
This is a girl who I don't know her name, but she got really popular because she has like not the tagline, but the hook of your running outfit sucks or your running outfit is ugly. Have you seen her? Your running outfit sucks. She's really aggressive. I think her style is really cool, but I think her message is so aggressive and a little like mean. I'm like, what the?
This
and I get it.
Familiar.
It gets your attention, but it's like kind of mean.
Wait, this sounds really familiar. Wait, what are her outfit? What does she think she's better than me? What's her outfit like?
I mean, I love her style. She does a lot of layering. She shows how to like tuck in and like wear a vest on top and wear like a bandana or like different shades. Like she has cute style. I don't know. I'm very in the camp of wear whatever the hell you want to run, because if you can get whatever you can convince yourself to run in, like if you want to have it be a fashion show and you feel good in that, go off. You know what I mean? Like put full makeup on, whatever you need to do to go out there. But like if you also want to wear a sports bra and shorts or a big baggy t-shirt, I think whatever you have on, go.
I fully agree. I do think I know. I feel like I don't know if she popped up or if someone like stitched her or made a reel about her and being like, wear whatever you want kind of thing. That is interesting. I personally, I do kind of think of it like I'm not like cool fashion, but when I dress for a run, I always like want everything to match. So it's like, I have to find like a pair of shorts and then I have to find one of my bras that matches perfectly and a pair of socks that matches perfectly and then a hat.
And you love it.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's fun. It's bright. That's my version of my fashion show. You know what I mean?
I love that. And especially, don't you feel like with a speed workout? Like today I had this.
You're so
I
much
loved
faster.
my outfit. And it was so much faster. I had my Gore-Wear tights, like a very thin pair. Oh my God. I should get more of them before
You should.
it's out of stock. It's like my favorite tight ever. They're so thin.
They're probably on
But they're
sale.
also good for like hot and cold. And then I had this Adidas. It's not 100% cotton. It definitely is like a dry fit material, but it's like cottony looking. And I like tucked it in, and then I had like my hair in a little braid, and it made me feel good. And I think that's what convinced me to go out and finish my speed work.
See, there's something to it. I feel the most confident in a cute, like when I'm going around the Rose Bowl, have a little bit of an audience. You know, there's a lot of people, always people
bowl.
walking.
Mid bowl
At the bowl, there's always people walking. And I'm like in my cute bright outfit, just like running so fast. But nothing's worse than being in my cute fun outfit and dying like I was last Tuesday and having to stop every like half a mile to like catch my breath. And I'm like, this is embarrassing because like I'm in this crazy outfit.
I'm wearing my good outfit.
Yeah, and everyone's looking at me because they're like, what the fuck? And then I'm just like, so yeah.
Yes. The last one, well, obviously we've already talked about treadmill running, but it keeps on coming up. Everyone says treadmill miles don't suck. Okay, we've talked about this. We've talked about this so many times. You know what I mean? I feel like people just want to talk about it to talk about it.
Yeah.
If you step on a treadmill, first of all, how did you get there?
Wait, what are people saying? Treadmill miles don't what?
It's so funny because like I put myself in the rage bait and I'm just in a rage baity mood. It's like you'll see a video. It's like people are saying treadmill miles don't count, and then the comments will be like, no one's saying that.
I feel like I know what you mean. I feel like I've seen that. It's so 2021.
I feel like only a small demographic of people are like, they just don't count as much as it really does. Like no one in our circle or our age is saying that.
Yeah, grow up. Maybe
it's harder to get on a treadmill.
No, I was gonna say literally. I think it's harder to run on a treadmill than outside. I hate treadmills, but that's just a personal thing. It's not because I don't think it counts as running. I just hate them. I did get a brand reach out and they're like, we want to send you this treadmill and do like a paid. And I was like, man, I don't have any fucking room. Can you imagine?
Jordan would be pissed. You put it on the balcony.
So yeah, actually. But
how big is it? What brand was it?
I forget. It was like a decent brand, but I also have like downstairs neighbors. Can you imagine? They just hear like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like it's just like me running.
You put it in the basement.
Stop. Or just like out. Just like out in the public space where the smoke detector was. So like
it can take the spot where your car parks.
Oh my God. And then it can just be like free use.
Yeah.
Like anyone can use it.
$1 a use. You make money.
It's under the carport, so it wouldn't get wet. And the guy next to me has a electric scooter. So he's got this like weird box. Somehow he charges the scooter. He's like wired something. And I'm like, let me just plug my treadmill into your outlet, sir.
Dude.
Wait. We're onto something.
Oh my God. Is this happening? Wait, I feel like a public treadmill. Also, it's kind of cute to think like if you're living in suburbia and you have like a neighbor that has a garage gym and they open it up to everyone. How cute is that?
That is cute. I would never do that. I don't want people's dirty paws on my stuff.
Well, they better have lotion for your paws.
Yeah, lotion for sure. Yeah.
I mean, what if it's like a really nice house? I'm not a very suburbia person, if you know me, but if I did have to live in it, I would hope the rich person with a really cool garage gym would let me use it.
I would use someone else's. I wouldn't, if I had a nice garage gym, I wouldn't want anyone else in there. I'd be like, this is mine. Sorry. Because
no,
I'm like,
I get that.
I want to work out at any time of day and I don't want anyone else in there, you know?
True. But you could also like open it up for hours, like certain periods, you know?
I like it.
Yeah.
You have to like really trust people. But in Midwest suburbia, you could probably trust a lot of people that they're not going to like steal your barbells or something. But
speaking of the Midwest, do a lot of people smoke here? Like cigarettes?
Probably more so than like California. Yeah.
I walked outside. The guy, oh my God, can you hear me? The guy staying upstairs, like I walked outside to like go on the run and he was like sitting there smoking, but I didn't see him. And he goes, hey. And I was like, ah. He was like, and I'm like, wow, do people just, I don't know.
I do.
Midday smoke-a-roke.
I do feel like it's like here, I almost never smell a cigarette. Actually, that is so true. It's shocking when I smell one. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about that. But my grandma, my dad's mom, and my like uncle and aunt on my dad's side, they are chain smoking. I actually don't know if my uncle's as, I think he still smokes, but maybe not as bad. But my grandma,
My grandma used to.
passed. But yeah, she 2 packs a day. But like specific type of cigarette that when I smell it now, I'm like, oh, grandma.
Oh my God, whenever my grandma used to send us like cookies or a care package,
Yeah.
it would smell like grandma. I'm like, oh, it's grandma.
It's like perfume and cigarettes, and you're like, honestly,
Oh my
I'm
God,
not mad.
yes.
Yeah,
That's
it smells
nostalgic.
so good.
It's so nostalgic.
I don't know about your grandma, but my grandma smoked Virginia Slims. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm like, that is
That
such an
sounds
old.
If I smoked a cigarette, it would be that, I think.
Like you just know she's like got one of those sticks, like in the cartoons that like
so
the
trendy.
long cigarette, like this. You know what I'm talking about, like Cruella DeVille.
Wait, I want to smoke a joint on one of those.
You could. I guess it's just
I
so
should
your
get one
hands
on
don't
Amazon.
get gross. You should get one, and then just.
What
It's
is
so
the point?
cunty.
It's so cunty. Oh my God.
You should get one.
And then I go outside. Oh wait, he just walked outside. I go outside and join him with it.
And it's like 3 feet long. He's like,
like,
"What the
who
fuck?
are you?"
You should get a pipe, like a snowman, like
Like an
a tobacco
actual, like
pipe?
the one.
yeah, like a wooden.
Oh my God.
a corn
Quick
cob
story.
pipe. What?
My sister growing up, she had a pipe like in high school or something like to smoke weed out of, and my mom found it, and my mom stole it from her, and she got in so much trouble. Melanie, how dare you? Like, oh my God. Even I was like, Melanie, why do you have a pipe? I mean, I was smoking, but she was too young. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
my mom stole it from her. My sister stole it back. My mom stole it, and then I stole it from my mom and took it to college.
Do you still have it?
I think Melanie or someone stole it back from me.
That's so funny to smoke
but it's
weed
like
out of a pipe.
nostalgic at this part.
That's
or
like
point, you know.
Like you're from the 1800s. Like you're a fancy gentleman.
No, just like a little piece, like nothing like crazy. Just like, you know, those like, I don't know, I'm
like
from Chico, so everybody has one. It's like purple and like marbled colors, you know?
like a bong,
No, not like a bong. It's just like
Okay.
a little pipe.
a peace
Just go
pipe.
like that.
Oh, I'm picturing
Maybe.
like a legitimate like corn cob pipe.
Corn cob, like somebody in the movies would.
Yeah, like Frosty
a-
the Snowman. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. When you say pipe. That's
Why
what I
did we
was
let
picturing.
Frosty the Snowman get away with smoking?
I know.
That's crazy.
Okay, a corn cob pipe and a button nose. There you go, like that.
Oh, yes. Have you ever smoked a cigar?
I've never. Okay, that's actually not true. Yes, I have. I have smoked a cigar. I haven't smoked a lot of things. But a cigar was nice. I didn't. You're not supposed to like inhale it into your lungs. You just like put it in your mouth and then.
You go.
Yeah.
My dad smokes cigars on occasion. Well, he'll give them up. He's like, I gave up cigars, and then he like comes back full throttle.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Better
lie. It
than
was kind of
cigarettes,
nice.
but-
It was like it tasted really good.
I feel like this outfit I could smoke a cigar in.
Wait. Oh my god, you could.
Wait,
the sweater vest,
why do I look like
guys.
Peter Pan? Kind of. I hate this outfit now. Oh my God.
You know what I was thinking when you said smoking the cigar? Is it Pinocchio? Or one of the guy, I think Pinocchio is like bad and he smokes a cigar. Like someone's smoking a cigar and then Pinocchio gets like peer pressure or something and they're blowing like smoke rings.
That's Pinocchio.
Hold on.
I couldn't tell you what Pinocchio is about. All I know is
couldn't
his nose grows.
And
But like, what happens at the end of it? Like,
Pinocchio.
what was the point of that movie? Do you remember?
I literally don't remember it. It was so fucking old.
I don't think I liked it. I like, it was not my vibe. I stuck with the princesses, you know?
Oh wait, I was right. He smokes the cigar and then he like blows out smoke rings and then he gets sick.
Crazy the things that you remember in your
I
long-term
only
memory.
remember this, but because I can blow a bubble ring in the pool, which is essentially the same thing as a smoke ring, and I'm like, man, maybe I should smoke a cigar and see if I can blow a smoke ring.
Oh, I bet you could do a really good one. I could never do a good one.
All right, guys, I will get some cigars this weekend. I'll report back.
Follow up. Or next time we're together, we'll smoke a cigar. Just kidding. That's so off-brand for this
Like we'll
podcast.
record.
As really, yeah, with like
just
a little glass of whiskey that we both don't touch.
Yeah. And we don't actually even, we just like put it in our mouth. And,
Yeah, just for the on a stick though.
yes, on your big stick.
Oh, by the way,
What?
I mean, oh yeah, it's probably fine. Look at my
happened?
fingernail progress.
The one that grew back.
It's growing back.
gorgeous.
It's like
She's
halfway
gorgeous.
there. It's only been like 4 months. Insane, right?
Yeah, that is. Did they paint it
But
when you
she's
get your
strong.
nails done?
I haven't gotten them done yet.
Probably
no,
will.
but the last 2 times they skipped it because it was too short. They looked at it and then they looked at me and they looked back down and then they looked at me and they're like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "I don't know."
The toenail that always falls off, which it's kind of on the rocks right now. It's weird. It always falls.
Again?
It's the middle right toe, and
Oh, not your pointer toe.
it hurts so bad all the time. It feels better when the nail, I literally will just rip the nail off because it's like relief, because there's always blisters under it that like push it up. But anyway, sometimes it'll be like the tiniest little baby sliver of toenail, and they still paint it. And I'm like, you guys,
As they should. I have them
they
paint the
should.
skin if I don't have one there.
really?
Yeah.
How long does the paint stay
always.
on? Just like a day, and then it just like washes off.
Honestly, I'm kind of confused because I always have them paint the skin. I feel like it's not, when the nail comes off, there's
It's
always like
different
a
skin.
little layer. It's like
Yeah,
it's like hard
There's
skin.
something
So I'm
there.
just
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
I'm just like pretend like, oof. And I get gel. So maybe that's not so good to have the UV lights on my skin right there.
Yeah. Before we head out, I just want to give a shout out to Sydney. She's the girl who works at the Rose Bowl. And we shouted her out before. She's great. But she's like works at the Rose Bowl pool, and we're homies. But she listened to the episode, like literally DM'd me yesterday and was like, "Hey, listening to this week's episode. Oh wait, it came out yet? Yeah, came out yesterday." And she's like, she said, remember in yesterday's episode where I said I was thinking about doing that diving, that just for the plot, but the diving.
Oh yeah. And we're like,
class.
are you going to be doing flips, or are you going to like learn how to and you put your hands up?
Yeah. Well, she DM'd me and she said, "Oh my gosh." She's like, "I did it last year. They let all the instructors do it or whatever." And I was like, I'm going to read her. Hold on. She said, "In the middle of listening to your pod, I just got to the part about adult dive class. You have to do it. It's so much fun. I did it during our employee appreciation day, but holy cow, I was so freaking sore. Like I got hit by a huge bus that drove over me and then reversed back on top of me." I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds. And then I was like, maybe I will do it. What kind of dives did you do? And she said, start with jumps, pencil, tuck, pike. Might do back jumps all the same. Then you do lineups where you basically just dive in, and then the rainbow looking dive. Some of us got to flip, went off the 3 meter and higher. So I'm actually thinking about it. I'm like, if she's doing it, I'll do it.
You have to do it. Also so cool that she actually did it.
I know. I was like, what are the chances of that? I didn't think that I would know anyone who had done the adult diving class, but I'm like, man, if I'm here, I think I'm here that weekend.
And follow up. I want to see you and record it.
I know. I'm like, I don't know what other kinds of people sign up for this. It's probably a lot of people who do master swimming anyway, because we just love the water.
Also, shout out, I meant to say this earlier when I mentioned people on Instagram in St. Louis. Shout out to Megan Copsley, I think. She listens to the podcast and she's from St. Louis, or she lives here. And she's like, "Oh, do you want to do this 5K with me?" Oh, shoot, I forgot to look it up. She showed me this 5K this weekend, and I might do it.
Oh my God, fun. Oh God, 5Ks are terrible.
I know, but
It'll be great.
especially
It'll be
as I'm dying right now. But I'm like, could be fun.
It could be fun. I think you should do it. So shout out to her.
She's a triathlon. I guess she followed you
oh.
first, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I found da 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 da." So yeah, I'll send you her. Yeah, I know.
Okay, it's March 14th. It's a Saturday, and it's $35. There's 3 openings remaining.
You have to do it. You have to
that's
do
so
it.
funny. They put the schedule. It starts at 12:30, but they put 12:30 a.m. I think they meant p.m.
No, it's a nighttime thing.
It's only $35, so if I can't do it,
You're donating to the pool.
wait. I wonder if I'm allowed to film anything. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Anyways,
I got
fun, good
Spotify.
episode.
Yeah,
Rate us, guys. We've been at 51 ratings for a while, and I'm like, let's get to 60, and then maybe I'll do a giveaway.
there we go. Bada bing, bada bang.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right. Well, until next time, guys.
We will see
you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.